You know what, y'all? I was thinking, you know what? When I go live, maybe I should be more polished. Maybe I should dress up. Maybe I should look more professional. Maybe I should don't do my down home girl Miami talking or try to sound more. You know what? But all of that. I'm gonna be me, y'all. I'm gonna be me. And who don't like it, here you go. Try to get it going again.
It's yours truly, Miss Quad.
And I'm Miss Mary Quad's mother.
So we're here today to give our testimony about my mom's beautiful new smile. And this smile was provided by Smiles by Dr. Heavenly. So my mom had a crown that was a bit dated, actually more than 30 years old. What Heavenly decided to do was to update my mother's smile with a brand new crown. Heavenly makes everything extremely easy and comfortable.
The experience was wonderful. Everyone on the staff was very nice and kind. She was real nice. And she explained everything as she was going along. It didn't take a long time.
I really entrust myself and my dental work and my smile with Dr. Heavenly because she has over 25 years of experience, and that's a lot to be said. It's just a more updated look. It's what's happening now. It's more of a now look.
Miss Mary, how you liking your new smile?
I love it. I'm very proud of it. Thank you, Dr. Heavenly. I love my smile.
Thank you, Heavenly. I appreciate you giving my mom this beautiful smile, and honey, she looks better than ever. She's pretty. Baby, the teeth are fine. I don't know. Smiles by Dr. Heavenly.
Up, Dr. Heavenly here. Listen, I already got some comments and questions here. Listen, y'all come on in, tell your friends, make sure y'all like and subscribe to the channel. That helps a lot. Hit the notification bell so y'all know when I go live, because I go live any damn time I feel like it, right? It's Friday. What time is it? Lunchtime. Friday, and I ain't finna get no makeup, and I ain't finna do my hair, and I ain't finna do all of that. If y'all want to let go to somebody else's channel, I just want to talk to y'all about what's going on in the world. And I want to know what y'all wanted me to talk about and what y'all want me to comment on, because it's so much going on. My whole thing is, I know my YouTube channel is a little bit different, because my whole thing is, a lot of times people talk about culture and talk about current events and all that. A lot of that stuff I don't even want to talk about. Like, for example, reality TV. Yes, I do watch Love and Marriage Huntsville, great show. Shout out to Carlos. But a lot of them other shows that y'all want me to review, I can't bring myself to watch them. So what y'all want me to do about it? Okay. I love you guys. I want to talk about politics. I want to talk about events that can help us, situations in relationships, whether it be friendship groups or romantic relationships, on how we can help you. And I like to talk about business, money, and relationships. So what I'm going to talk about is what the hell I want to talk about. And maybe y'all got some questions I can add in my opinion here and there. But y'all tell me what y'all want to hear from me. I'm going to go live whenever the hell I feel like it, because I try to go live every night on Wednesday at 7 p.m. But sometimes stuff come up. Y'all know I'm a dentist. Y'all know I'm a mama. Y'all know I'm a wife. Y'all know I'm a reality TV star. Sometimes I just can't. Now, when all this stuff slow down, at some point it will. I'll probably be more on YouTube because I love it. I ain't found no other platform that I love more than YouTube and Patreon. Patreon, I'm on there because I feel like, let me put my thing up here, my banner. I feel like all content is legend. I feel like Patreon, I could say more. I could do more. I could use my music. I could speak more. I could do more. So y'all that's follow me on Patreon, continue to do so, because I'm going to go live on Patreon 2 to 3 times a week. I just love being able to be me and say what I want to say, okay? So y'all got y'all questions and comments. Y'all tell me where y'all from. Tell me what y'all from. Make sure you like and subscribe to the video on this video. And then afterwards, put your questions and all of that. So let's take a look at y'all. Glad to be here, Jacqueline. How you doing? Joshua's from Chicago. V. Frazier. We have some regulars in here. Some people always here. V. Frazier, all the people, I love you guys. Memphis, Tennessee, Las Vegas. Y'all got any questions for Dr. Heavenly? Any questions y'all got? I know it's Friday. It's Friday. Y'all just got paid. It's about lunchtime. I'm getting hungry. I've been really trying to work out. I've really been trying to eat right, exercise, take my vitamins, you know what I'm saying? Because I know as you get older, certain vitamins you don't get. So I drink my vitamins because I can't take big pills. Y'all know I have a swallowing difficulty or whatever, but I can't take big pills. So I got this, these drinks that I put in my water, my vitamins. And baby, y'all can't say I don't get no A for effort. Okay. I know that I'm going to live till I'm 117 years old. So I'm trying to take care of this body now because I be wanting to Popeyes and sometimes I do it. Sometimes I do. You know what I'm saying? I ain't perfect. But I try to live my best life and be where I am. I almost thought about going out of town. I was like, listen, I'm about to go out of town. I'm going to go to Jamaica, somewhere in the island, whatever. But I don't know if y'all ever been in my house. Shit, I feel like my house is a resort. I could just sit outside without the hustle and bustle of the airport and get into a hotel or whatever. Just take your time and sit outside, okay? And enjoy life. Life is here to be enjoyed. If you're not enjoying your life, damn it, then you're doing something wrong. Change some changes. And I'm going to tell you this. Invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. Put the money down on you. Bet on you. Not nobody else. Bet on you. Now, one thing I'm going to tell you about business and money is I've tried a lot of businesses. I've done a lot of things. What I'm going to tell you is invest in. Now I am a firm investor, a believer that you should invest in new startups. Like, for example, if you get a situation where you think it can't be something it's got to be something you feel like's winning right now, that you making your money right now and investing in something like water or like 50 Cent did the vitamin water or something you find out that's innovative that you really think is going to work. Invest in that. But outside of that, you better invest in land and gold, and you can invest in the stock market. The stock market went down. They lost like so many trillions of dollars here last week, right? This week, beginning of this week. To me, based on history, it's time to buy. And my whole thing is that ain't for you to even know. Get with you a good financial planner. Get with you Morgan Stanley, whether it's Edward Jones, whether it's Morgan Chase, JP Morgan Chase, and get on those funds. Those people know the market. They know. And I learned it myself just because I want to understand the stock market and all of that. But my whole thing is, don't take all, you can play like, to me, if you like to gamble, yes, the stock market is that. But if you're serious about long-term having something, let somebody who do that for a living do it for you. Oppenheimer funds, the Vanguard funds, you know that they're going to have their money in the right places, right? So put your money in the same funds. And then certainly when you get your money up, you'll get to be in other funds that other people don't even have access to. Now, I'm going to tell you that. But my whole thing is invest in yourself. One thing I've learned is, and I got this from Coach Stormy, click and order is always going to be better than brick and mortar. My whole thing is if you have a platform somewhere, it's always going to be best for you to be virtual, you to be able to sell whatever you're selling online virtually than having a brick and mortar store. It's always going to be better if you have somebody that does the distribution for you. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's an Amazon store, whatever. My purpose in you is building your brand so you can bring people back and have an automated system to getting those people to your product, to your brand, or whatever it is you're selling. Because hell, whatever you're doing, you need to be selling something. Whether you're selling tail, if you're selling eyes, if you're selling teeth, you're selling something. So you need to learn how to sell. And my whole thing is branding yourself. With me, it's kind of easier because dentistry, it's a before and after. I just need to learn how to crisper put out my dentistry because I know my stuff is just as good as everybody else's. They just getting the lights and the cameras, and I try not to edit. I don't edit my dental pictures. I do not edit them because I want realistic pictures. But I'm learning that you can't even really compete because some of these people on here have edited their dental picture, and you looking at it like, damn. So what I can do is better put a black backdrop. Ask people, and I'm gonna put this out there. I'm giving 10% off if you allow me to show your whole face, because that'll help out a whole lot if I can show your whole face rather than just this part here. Because I think you could get the real of it if I could show your whole face, right? Also, there's just so many ideas out there. And I see y'all from a lot of different places. Click and order is better than brick and mortar. Clicks is not bricks. There you have it, LGR Cursor. You always there. I appreciate you, darling. I appreciate you. Have you appeared on TGIF? Do you have thoughts on Carlos King and Funky's interview? I have been on TGI. Y'all know this. Now, what now? Now, what now is your name? Are you trying to be messy? Because you know that I've been on TIGIF, and you know what? I can say what I want to. Usually, I go to my Patreon and put y'all real stuff out there, what I really want to say. But here, I'm going to try to be more politically correct because y'all asses is everything's alleged. Yeah, I've been on TGIF. Funky, I saw some excerpts of Funky and Carlos's interview. One thing I'm going to say is, Carlos is really branding himself as a stand-up interviewer. I mean, he's not really interviewing you. He's actually just giving you an area where you can speak freely. And that's what I had to learn about him, because he's going to allow people to say whatever they say, whether they lying or telling the truth. He's going to allow them to say it, and he's not going to really give much of a rebuttal on what he's talking about. Funky Dineva, I think he's a very smart guy. I know him personally. I know him very well. He's a friend. I think that Funky did what he needed to do, if that's what y'all talking about, as far as like TGIF. He always told me, he said it was over $250. I mean, they were paying them $1,250. They went down to $1,000 when they went 5 days a week, which was supposed to be, and you know, they could have gave it to him or not. A lot of times, you're thinking these big corporations are making great decisions. A lot of times they don't. I find that in all, well, not all, the people I've been around, to me, sometimes, and I'm going to say this and I'm going to take it back, I be thinking like, who the fuck is thinking in this situation? I'm talking about on Bravo, whoever the executives. A lot of times I'm wondering, how are they thinking? Maybe I'm missing something, but a lot of times, I mean, I feel like I'm pretty smart. I feel like there's a lot of people that are in positions on a lot of these companies that don't make the best decisions or make emotional decisions that don't make sense. That me, I think that I'm gonna tell you, Carlos got this down pat. It's about the bottom line. It's about the bottom line. At the end of the day, people, I don't know, but you know what? Like you say, if somebody gets sick of your ass, then they, because you never know what's going on behind the scenes. The three things with Carlos's interview with Funky is Funky's a very smart guy. He's able to negotiate, and he had to show them his worth. Now, yes, when he went live at the same time, I thought it was a boss move. I mean, I feel like, yes, he brought. One thing about Funky, and everybody will tell you this, and I know this for a fact. He's been on here before I can remember on YouTube. You know what I mean? And now it's a lot of other platforms you can be on and make money. But YouTube, for me, has been the easiest. So he's actually built a big audience. I want to say he probably got like 500,000 subscribers. Do y'all know how hard it is to get these subscribers? I think I've been on here 7-8 years. The problem is I'm not consistent, but I will be when I get the time. I may have 150, and I've been on here 7 years. He got 500,000. That means that people want to hear what he has to say. And to me, if you're in a company, something like Fox Soul, who not only get the clicks on YouTube, but from what I'm hearing is they grew to like Hulu and other streaming platforms where they were making money all around. Now, I mean, you got to look at your bottom line, and you do have to have a number. For example, when you're buying a house, listen, my number is $1 million. I can't go to 1,000,010. I can't $10. I have to have a line. So maybe they drew that line, but they had to be reminded that. Anyway, long story short, y'all want to hear about the Armon, what I think about that shit. I never, and I'm being honest, no shade, and I don't want none of this shit because y'all ain't in this shit, right? I never even heard of Armon before we started the show. Before he started TGIF. Now, I never watched TGIF after they put me off that Brother Tucker with what's his name, Al. Al, to me, this is my opinion. Maybe some people ain't got it. I love Claudia because she gonna say what the hell needs to be said. And to me, Claudia actually reserved herself a lot on that show. For me, that's my opinion, and that's all I can see. I'm not going by what nobody else say. I'm going by my opinion. It was obvious that them Brother Tuckers didn't get along. It was obvious to me. It don't take no 10 years for me to realize. 5 years. I was only there on there for a week, and I could see that there was distinction between those people. I'm trying to say the right shit, y'all, and I might fuck it up. But to me, the roast, yeah, I saw the roast. You know, it was everywhere. Armon did his thing. My thing is that I'm going to say it and I'm going to take it back. If you're going to give it, you got to be able to receive it. I don't think the man said nothing that wasn't true. If he made it up, then that's one thing. But I feel like I'm on art. Maybe because I really don't do L. I don't know. But maybe I'm trying to be as biased as I can. Funky is my friend. I love him to death. Like, I love Funky. He's my friend. I don't agree with him on a lot of shit. I don't. I feel like some kind of way they are protecting Al. Now, I've heard a lot of things, you know what I mean? A lot of things I don't know. But evidently he did have enough clout on there to get me off that brother Tucker. You know what I'm saying? Because I like to talk. You know what I'm saying? They weren't paying nothing. Y'all know how much I make him at off. It wasn't about the money. It was about, I just like doing it. So I could do it for myself, just like Funky can do it for herself. They paid me, I think, $1,250. That's all they paid me. You know what I'm saying? And I was willing to do it because whatever. But Al has enough clout with somebody around there that Al, to me, and I'm gonna say it and I'm gonna take it back, he too damn sensitive for that kind of show. I'm trying to be very political. When I say I just feel like he's too sensitive. My whole thing is sometimes you guys gotta take some, yeah, it was personal what Armon did, but Armon, and I'm gonna just say this, and I'm not trying to be funny or nothing. I think that Funky Dineva is, he tries to feel, I think he feels like he's a father figure to Armon. But they not really that far in age. Like, I want to say Armon got to be in his late 30s and Funky in his 40s. What I think he's trying to say, and I'm speaking on Funky Dineva, is that he's made a lot of mistakes, right? And he's trying to help people through. And me, my whole thing is I'm 50-something. We going to continue to make mistakes on this platform. So nobody can say one person makes a mistake that all of us not say it. That's why I say I hate cancel culture, because when you go live the way that we do and we give our honest opinions with our emotions or whatever, and that's what y'all like to see. To me, I like being live. Carlos don't like to be live, but I like to be live so you could say it. But I'm going to say what I'm saying. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? I feel like Al was protected. It's protected. I think that Al is very sensitive. And I think that Al is very strong in his opinions and things that he does not want to talk about, but anybody can talk about other things that they don't want to talk about, and it's okay. Evidently, Al may have some pull up there. I don't know. But it seems that way. I think that Armon is a very talented guy. I can see how he got angry at that interview with Funky and Carlos. Funky was probably telling his own truth, but to me, somewhere in there, Funky was protecting Al. And I'm thinking it's friendship. Now, the thing about Funky, I'm going to say this, is he's a smart guy. He don't protect me when he's talking about reality, because I guess he know I don't give a damn, really, about that. But when it's something real, I think that Funky has enough scruples that he's trying to protect his friend. That's what I think. I think him and Al are somewhat friends. And he was trying to take, that's my thought. My whole thing is Armon did not ruin that damn show. In fact, Armon, to me, and like I say before, I ain't never heard his ass before this because I'm not in those streets. A lot of people think I know a lot about a lot of shit. I don't know none of, I'm not in these YouTube streets unless y'all send me the stuff. I don't know. I'm doing other things. But to me, he's so talented that Armon, if anybody find his damn ad, find his ad, because I want to follow him. He has a future in this. If you too soft for this, you got to do something else. That's all I'm saying. Claudia got it, but Claudia comes from reality TV. Funky got it, but Funky has been on reality TV. He knows how to talk mess. You're going to take some hits. Maybe the hits were too strong. That's up to y'all. You know what I mean? Whatever. But some kind of way it seemed like to me, everybody protecting Al. You sensitive, you soft, whatever. Maybe you shouldn't do certain things. And I do think that they had a great collaboration. Funky was the person that brought the attention, brought the fun, the funny, the reads, the shades. And a lot of times he took it too far as well. Claudia was more of the moderator, the more sensible person there. And then Al kind of was supposed to bring the facts. And you know, I've seen production before. The people tell you exactly what to say and what, you know what I mean? But they had a good thing. The only person that was probably mostly unscripted was Funky. So he was amazing what he does. I'm so proud of my brother. Carlos is a great interviewer. I'm going to say that over and over again. Yeah, he stirred up mess. The shit came back. We wasn't even thinking about this shit no more, Carlos. So now the next thing for you to do is, I seen you had Claudia. I seen you had Funky. You better get Armon. But the interesting thing is, and then, you know, I don't know Armon from Adam and other than he's very handsome and he has a great future. That's all I know about him. But he might not come on Carlos's show, because I remember, people that's real sensitive like that. Like, we all went on Carlos's show, me, and even he got the men from Married to Madison, Cecil and Eugene, and he got Simone and Toya. Sweet Tea would never interview with him. Go figure. I mean, and we've said some things. We probably joned too much or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if Armon would interview, but I want to see what Armon has to say about all of this. I really do. I want to see him in an interview, unscripted. The one thing about Carlos you can say is it's really not an interview. He's just giving you a voice to speak. You could call him, what's that dude name that interviewed Cat Williams and went viral? And I had never heard of him, and I heard he was huge, right? I had never heard of him. But God is good. I think Carlos has definitely a genius in the sense that he knows what sells. He knows what's building his brand. And if he gets 500,000 subscribers on YouTube, that'll help his shows. Meaning that if we review his shows and he's on networks like they don't get the numbers that Bravo gets or other bigger networks get. So I'm more power to everybody. I want to see Funky win, and he's winning. I want to see Carlos win. He's winning. I want to see Armon win, right? I want to see Al win in whatever capacity he wants. But my whole thing is, who can run a show? Funky can run a show by itself. Claudia can run a show by herself. Al cannot. So my whole thing is, my thing was, why do y'all get Al all of this? It's got to be something I'm missing. But the tension was there. It does not take 6 months, 3 years to see that there was tension within the group of TGIF. That's just being honest. Let's move on to something else. Yeah, I love your honesty, Heavenly. Funky told his truth. I hope Carlos in his interview let him tell his story. Yes, let Armon tell his story. It might be different. It's a lot going on. I think that Funky is, to me, I don't think he's much older than Armon, but I think he's been in these reality TV streets longer. So he knows the repercussions of the things that a lot of things you say on TV about certain people on social media. So I think that Funky was saying certain things, but I think he held back a lot. I do, in my opinion. But God is good. We're gonna keep going. I thank you for the super chat. Now what now? Let's see. Let's see. I don't want to put that up there. Let's see. What does it say? I don't know if Claudia could. Claudia could what? Carry a show? I think she could. I mean, I think I think that honestly, Claudia's gonna be okay. She knows enough people. She has enough insight. She has enough scruples to do well in whatever she does. That's just my opinion. I really do think that. I believe that. I really do. Let's see. I ain't saying that shit. Okay. Armon Funky. But my whole thing is there's a maturity level. Like, I think that Funky's the 39, but he's a 55, 39. Meaning he's mature. He's been in this game a long time. He's been in the school of hard knocks, meaning that he's been publicly everything, you know what I'm saying? Good, bad, and indifferent. So he knows. I think that Funky has grown more in this capacity than Armon. I don't know nothing about Armon. Let me hush. But I'm saying, looks to me like Funky has grown a lot based on his experiences. You know what I'm saying? Like, Funky's been through a lot on social media and off. A lot of people probably would have quit. You know what I'm saying? So my whole thing is, Armon, keep going. I love you, baby. I watch your show now sometimes, so it definitely was, and I don't know, if it helped you or not, but I think it helps. Anything helps. All publicity is good publicity. Keep going, brother. I do not feel like you were the reason at Fox, so I felt like they had tension anyway. Maybe it was the straw that broke the camel's back, but it definitely was something brewing there before that. But big ups to everybody involved. Big ups to Fox Soul. I think that they're doing a great thing with the Fox Soul. And I think that the kind of show that they had is a needed show. So hopefully they can continue something, you know what I mean, with the people in a different capacity. I don't know. I don't think the age is the factor. I think that, yeah, Funky's 39, but he's an older 39 because of what he's been through. That's my thought. Nelly going to jail for pills, no insurance. Y'all be asking me shit I don't need to even comment on. I don't want to comment on that. Nelly, we know Nelly because he's with Ashanti. Ashanti has a very clean reputation. I love Ashanti, and I love Nelly for reputation. But to me, I don't know. I think these stars do great PR, but they be living separate lives. I don't know. pills. I don't know. You know what? Honestly, if you talk to certain people, they'll tell you in this industry, and I don't think I'm in this industry, they'll say that everybody got their drug. Everybody got their drug. I'm just a little different because I'm not from this industry. I feel like I'm a professional first. I'm a dentist first. My husband is a physician. So don't do that. But my whole thing is, I'm going to say this and I'm going to take it back. It's almost, I ain't gonna, don't at me. Accepted, tolerated, expected. I ain't saying it's good, bad. I'm not saying, but a lot of celebrities do different stuff. A lot of celebrities do different stuff. Now, no insurance, that's interesting because the people got the money. My whole thing is with my practice and my husband practice, I want to say my medical insurance is higher than a brother tuck. I want to say it's $5,000-$6,000 a month with everybody on it. And ain't nobody sick. So it's almost like, if you think about it, some people think like this. I ain't saying I do. Invest more in your health and then invest that $6,000 a month in something else. You see what I'm saying? As a fund, we just talked about Oppenheimer, Vanguard, whatever. Invested 3 years, your $6,000 times 12 is what, 36? What, 6 times 36? Then you got 3 years, 5 years. You went 10 years without being in the medical realm, not needing medical insurance. 10 years. Then in 11th year, you need it, right? That's $360,000. That group probably doubled at least. So you got $700,000. The insurance don't cover but a certain amount a year anyway. So I ain't saying don't have insurance. I'm not saying it at all. But I'm saying for the richer people, it might be a better idea to invest your money for medical insurance. Now, life insurance is something different. And an investment rather than putting it. That's just a thought. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that's the way to go. But I'm saying I can never judge Nelly or going to jail for them damn pills because I know too many damn people that do stuff. So anyway, moving forward, God is good. Health insurance, car insurance, but you need car insurance. Come on now. But you know what? I've seen a lot of celebrities that can pay cash for their house, but they choose not to. For whatever reason, and I can tell you the reason. Join Dr. Heaven University. I'll tell you all about it. It's a reason them people putting them houses on a note and not paying cash, and they clearly got the money. Nelly clearly has the money for insurance. There's a reason he's not getting insurance, and maybe he has a better investment. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know no damn Nelly. I know they make a cute couple. Didn't they just get married and had a baby or something? I don't know. But God is good. Health is wealth. That's right. Health is wealth. Invest your money in your health. I would tell you over and over again, because I see so many people that do have health insurance and they max on it. Like the dental insurance is different. This dental insurance, I would see a dental insurance if I was in a different kind of practice. I'm in a boutique-like practice. I feel like, and I do giveaways, and I'm going to announce the winner because I already did somebody teeth for free. But I try not to publicize that outside of my contest because too many people come asking. But dental insurance covers between $1,000 and $1,500. If you got a good insurance, the best, and most people don't have it, maybe $5,000 in a year. One implant is $7,000, $7,000, right? So insurance, if you got to play all these games with insurance, my whole thing is invest your money and come cash to me. Medical insurance is a little bit different. If you go to the hospital, I think they insurance go up much higher. But I've seen people go bankrupt not having medical insurance. But somebody like Nelly, who probably has investments, probably going to be all right. That's just my thought. I don't know nothing about these people. Maybe I'm wrong, but God is good, okay? Now, who is this? I see. After going back and watching all of your lives, I completely understand your perspective on Married to Medicine. You've always been my favorite. Thank you, Jonte. You know what? I think that when I started Married to Medicine, I got a bad rap. I feel like, my editing was what it was because of how I was entered into there. I don't think the producers liked me initially. I really don't. And I think that means a lot. I do. However, to me, and I'm going to say this, Jonte, and I'm going to take it back. Anytime you go through a rough patch, it builds you stronger. It builds you wider. You know what I'm saying? So that's why the Bible always say, the people in church always saying you got to go through to get to. Although I've been through a lot, I don't want to be through shit else. Okay, thank you, Jesus. But it took time for people to know me. I'm Miami. I've been there. That's why I love T.S. Madison. That's why I love her. I'm telling you, when I met her, I went to her house. She stayed down the street around the corner. She don't stay far from me. Beautiful house. She just got a new house. I'm sure it's still in the same area. I haven't been to her new house. Old house still was beautiful, made up like a rich white woman though. The stuff was vintaged, if you will. It was eclectic. It was different for somebody. It's a thing about Miami. They got a vibe, and it's a loving vibe, but we will never be really understood unless you understand that culture. It's a whole different culture down there in Miami. Oh, and I want to talk about your girl. What's her name? Carisha. I want to talk about Carisha for a minute and P. Diddy or whatever. Now, I like rap music. You know what I mean? It ain't my thing, all of it. You know, some of it's kind of crazy, but the Miami style rap music is where I'm from. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? The Trinas and the and all of them people, you know what I'm saying? And so when the City Girls came out, of course I took a liking to them. Yeah, they vulgar. Yeah, we cuss. Yeah, all that, but all that's entertainment. Y'all saying all that shit anyway. Okay. I feel like they had great talent for what they were doing. JT was the rapper. Carisha was more of the face, if you will. For me, that's my opinion. I feel like Carisha went in her own direction with P. Diddy helping her on Revolt TV or whatever she was on doing. And I think she has a great future in talk television, whatever she's doing, acting, whatever. Now, I do think she need to curb that Miami accent just a little bit. Because, I mean, I understand everything she was saying, but I can see how people don't understand because she's so, in your face, like, you know what I'm saying? She's talking that talk. But, I'm used to it. And when my husband went to Miami, he was like, oh, I see why y'all act like that. Carisha had, to me, I don't know the people. I don't know the people. People assume that I know them because I be talking on them. Beautiful girl, her and JT both. I just think that when you get in this industry, the people tear you apart. Because, you know what I mean? I'm talking about like reality TV even. You're always compared. You're always, you know what I'm saying? Something. It's very hard to keep any relationship in the eye. And I don't know who started it or you know what I'm saying? But when they went to the social media, that's when it was kind of hard to pull it back, It's hard to put it back. But I do see love between those ladies, and I hope that they can pull it back together. JT, I think her dream was probably more of being a rapper, and Carisha in a different direction, talk show host, having her own platform, podcast, or whatever. And I think both of them are good at different things, but I think they were better together. So hopefully we can get the JT and the Carisha back together, Young Miami back together. But I love them ladies. And as far as the P. Diddy thing is concerned, I'm trying to think if I was in that situation. I would probably remain silent. I think that, what P. Diddy did was horrible. I would separate myself from that if I were her, and I would not speak on it. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? Because she's saying that's not her experience. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I just probably wouldn't speak on it. Now, So yeah, but I think they're great ladies, both of them. I think both of them are beautiful. I think both of them are talented in different ways. And I think they got a great future ahead of them. Young girls, I love to see it. They doing their thing. What are your thoughts on tea drama between Funky Al, Armon, and Claudia? What do you believe? Dropped the tea bomb? People don't know. I already told you. I was on TGIF. In my opinion, Al was very sensitive. I mean, to me, we were talking about somebody else. What were we talking about? We're talking about Tyler Perry saying that the women need to settle, if you will. I'm paraphrasing, you know what I'm saying? Because it was a long time ago. Settle and give a man a chance. Because the women are leading in entrepreneurship, we're leading in whatever. And I did not agree with that. In fact, you know what I mean? I felt like, and this is my true feelings. I felt like if I got to take care of a ninja, then he my bitch. If he can't provide me, I'm not saying I need to make more than him, but he need to be providing, at least paying the mortgage, at least paying something. And I think that Al took offense to it. And that's his prerogative. He took offense to what I said, and then we got into a little tongue twirl. And then the show was ending, and I don't know. You could say I didn't let him make his point. I felt like he wouldn't let me make my point. So my ignorant ass, and I went on my own platform, which was YouTube, and finished the conversation. Now I said at the head of the thing, these people ain't gonna have me back on this shit once I see what I must say. And lo and behold, them people did not have me back on that. That lady called me. She kept calling me. You know what I mean? And this ain't no big deal to me because, I mean, it wasn't really paying me nothing. I mean, you know, I'm just saying. I'm in there working. I'm actually doing real stuff. I'm doing surgery in my office and my phone just keeps blowing up. And, I'm a professional. And they kept calling me. And I'm like, damn, the hell she won't. So the Joyce called me. She says, Heavenly, we got to go in a different direction. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? They say, I'm going to pay you for the whole week. Girl, do what y'all do. But my whole thing is, I felt like he was too, like, to me, when we finished the next segment, because I guess they couldn't find nobody directly after the day I went, they slammed the computer down and all that kind of shit. Al, come on, Boopy. That's my thought. I feel like Funky knows a lot, but Funky is smart, and he's probably not going to say everything. That's my thought. I feel like, yes, Al must have some connections, but then I don't know. I think all of them do. They should. Armon was the new kid on the block. Yes, it was probably more difficult for him. I'll say that over and over again. I like Armon. I thought the shade, but then I ain't the bitch to ask. I'm not the one to ask, because if you ask Jackie, she might have said it was way too far. I do feel it was personal, but was it too? It was a read. It was a roast. That's what it was supposed to be. But honestly, this is where I disagree with Funky. I don't think necessarily somebody had to put a battery in his back, because I was there. And I don't follow none of this shit. I watched TGIF probably the times that I've been on there, and probably maybe 3 other times, but I could feel the tension. I could feel that Claudia and them weren't getting along. I didn't know the particulars, didn't care. Some of the stuff I heard, through the grapevine, but it didn't take Armon that long to figure out what was going on in that group. To me, that's me. I think that everybody knew it. If they didn't, somebody told them, you know what I'm saying? And everybody was talking. You can't stop a Brother Tucker from talking. Everybody talk and tell it. But my thing is, you never know really what's true or what ain't. That's why on reality TV, I don't care what y'all say about me. I don't know what y'all put out there, because you don't know what's true, what's not. You could say whatever. You could say Heavenly got a new dog. Maybe, maybe not. What I've learned in the world, especially in politics, you don't know what the hell is true and what's not. So TGIF, I wish them all well. I wish Al well. Funky's always gonna do his thing. He's very talented. Armon the same. To me, Armon is Funky 2.0. I could see how Armon could be in his feelings about what was said, because he don't want to put it on his back that he ruined the show when he did what they asked him to do. In my opinion, for me, and it's just my opinion, listen, and I was on TGIF. When I got on there and I was trying to, I try to feel, because I'm versatile. I can do whatever. I can do Michelle Obama. I can do Mama D. I can do everything in between. They called me up, and when I was on TGIF, they said, Heavenly, you being too reserved. And I'm following Al. I'm following who was on there, because Funky wasn't on there. I'm following the feeling of the room. They say, Heavenly, we want you to be more of Heavenly, more of the reality TV show Heavenly, if you will. And when I did that, Al couldn't take it. Al could give it, but he wasn't mouthing. But that's just my personal opinion. Everybody might have something else to say. Claudia always gonna be cool. Claudia's always gonna be cool. Funky's always gonna be cool. Al, I wish him the best. I just feel like he was too sensitive. That's just me. Armon, I did not know him. Again, I'll say that over and over again. I never even heard of him before this, but I do think he's talented. I think he's funny. Oh, and he's so beautiful. Baby Armon, don't worry about this shit, baby. Everything that you go through make you bigger, make you stronger. The difference between you and Funky is Funky went through his shit early. Y'all about the same age. You 36, he 40. And when you go through shit, it matures you, it hardens you, it makes you look at things differently. You know what I'm saying? And that's what my husband will say. Like for example, like when men, I'm not giving away our show, but if men have a confrontation, you could tell a man that grew up in a certain environment, and you could tell a man that grew up in a softer environment. Because if you grew up in a hard environment like Philly or DC or whatever, where the kids used to knuck and buck, that you had to answer for the shit you said, as a man, you wouldn't be saying all the shit you saying, because you would have learned better. Y'all feeling what I'm saying? So again, they've said it's 2 different types of men. There are men that grew up with the hard stuff and the hard knocks, having to fight and answer for what they say. And then there's some men that grew us up in a soft life, that they feel like they can say whatever and it can ride. With Armon, I'm going to say more power to you, brother. I think that you're amazing. And I can see why you'll be upset that people's trying to put on your back that you ruined that show. You didn't ruin that show, baby. My whole thing is, I don't know, because like on reality TV, I know that a lot of us don't get along at times. I know everybody on the show with the Toya and the Quad and no. We might not be in, but we professional enough to know we don't want to take it too far that way, because we'll be difficult to work with if we not, you know what I'm saying? So when you got a job, do your fucking job. You know what I'm saying? That's me. I don't know. But you know what? Don't say shit I said. Because you know, people, everybody coming from a different place and everybody got different, because they telling me certain people after reality TV need therapy and they all distraught and they minds is man, my whole thing is this: it ain't built for every fucking body. Every platform is not built for you. So if you can't take what's going on, bow out gracefully. That's my thought. I don't know. And I think that Funky did the right thing. If you know your value, bow out and say, let me show you what I can do. Yeah, it was kind of a little bit messy for him to kind of do it the same time. But shit, he brought his damn people. And when he left, he took his damn people. Let's see how y'all survive. I don't know the numbers, but I heard, the numbers couldn't have been the same with Funky without Funky. So, you know what I mean? But anyway, I think that TGIF has something great. Fox Soul has something great. I think that show is needed for the culture. And I think some kind of way they're probably going to revamp it, recast it, something. And hopefully, I think the Al was great. I'm never going to take nothing from him. I think he was great at his part with the facts and knowing, you know what I mean? Even though they were giving it to him. But even articulating the facts, I think that he did a great job. I think that Claudia was good, but Funky was the golden ticket to that show. So Armon came in with a hard way to follow, but Armon was up for the challenge. But Armon is in a different mindset from a lot of people in that, shit, if you give it, you should be able to take it. That's how I feel. I'm with you, Armon. I ain't with the other people. I'm with you, baby. I believe in you, baby. And don't take this shit too hard. Don't let this shit stop you. Keep going, building your channel, whatever. This gave you exposure. My whole thing is all publicity is good publicity. I would love to have a conversation with Armon. Armon, get at me. I want to talk to you online. And I want to tell you, brother, you're great. You're beautiful. You're talented. Don't let this shit stop you. Shit happens. Keep going. That's how I want to put that. Yeah, that's my thought. I'm talking about Carlos. Carlos is just a platform. Carlos is a freaking genius. Carlos is building himself as he's behind the scenes, meaning that he's on a lot of shows. Some of those shows, he's the executive producer, and some of them he owns some of the shows from my understanding. Carlos is making himself a staple, a pinnacle for reality TV and TV shows. Carlos knows a whole lot. He's very smart. The problem is when you go live like this, you leave yourself out there for ridicule. My whole thing is my whole boss is Jesus. You know what I'm saying? But I do think before I speak, more so now than ever. And that's why I had those disclaimers. But I think that in life, and you should be able to give your opinion, your honest opinion on stuff. You know what I'm saying? Carlos is a good guy. He's about that. He's about that life. You know what I'm saying? He's building a brand. So Funky's the same. I think that people have favoritism to who they have favoritism to. And I think that people do things for a reason. And I don't know why. But to me, I'm going to say it again and again. I feel like they protected Al for some reason, because I don't see why. But it must be something I don't know in the higher ups of TGIF, Fox Soul. And if it is true that Al has the pull, because he must have it, then there must be something. If it's true that he's trying to get the show canceled, there must be something else for him on Fox Soul. But my whole thing is he was in the perfect situation, because a show by himself, my opinion, he can't carry. That's my thought. Y'all keep going. Y'all don't at me about this. I'm proud of everybody. I'm proud of Al. Everybody that gets the opportunity in this thing is amazing. I say start your own. If PDD can start Revolt TV, if this is your interest, start your own. That's why I say, like Fox Soul, yes, the opportunity, but I love how they had it in the contract that Funky could still do his own reality, his own YouTube. And now other people trying to come behind him and start a YouTube. Funky gone. He got the followers. I see that he consistently has over 50,000. I looked it up. I looked, at some of them, 50,000 people on each live. To me, I know what the money is with the lives and how many people you have. My lives, I probably get 20,000 maybe, and I'm a reality freaking TV star. So it's something amazing that Funky has built. The collaboration does help. But I want everybody to win. That's what I'm saying. I don't want, like, we have so much deep stuff on Married to Medicine this season. At the end of the day, I ain't holding no grudges because the people I care about is at home. You know what I'm saying? And by design, as alpha females or whatever, we design not to. I mean, if you strong in your opinion, you ain't gonna get along with everybody. So it is what it is. I want everybody to win. I think it's enough out there for everybody. And I truly believe that all the people involved are talented. And everybody got their opinion because they're coming from 5 different points of view. More, yeah. And I get that a lot of people texting me and calling me and inboxing me about Carlos and Y'all save all that. I love Carlos. My whole thing is it's an honor to do a live with him on Monday, on Messy Mondays. He coined the thing. He took it from being live to record it, rightfully so, because he got a lot to lose. We both do. But I think that Carlos is a genius. I think that he messy, yeah. And he messy. But, I think everybody going to be all right. Hey, Al, more power to you. Armon, he going to be all right. Claudia, good. I don't know. God is good. You can tell that on the episodes towards the end, they were barely joining in the conversation. It was very about, at the end of the day, Kelly girl, you got to be professional. There's times that I didn't want to fuck with Simone. You know what I'm saying? But we on a show together. I'm not going to say, I'm not going to film with this bitch no more. You can say that. They can't make you do nothing, anything. I'm not filming. No, if we got a disgruntled problem, let's hash it out. Whatever it is, let the chips fall with it. But at the end of the day, what I'm trying to tell you is yes, but think about it. Everybody have bad days, but when you're in a position like that, you have to man up. No pun intended. You have to man up and do the job. It's a job, y'all. It's a job. An easy fucking job. You know what I'm saying? You have your shit set up. All you gotta do is sit down like I do with a baseball. Well, with them, I probably would have to do my makeup and hair and all this. I love doing this because it ain't nothing to do, and I like to talk. So be professional. Come to work, do your job. And put your feelings and emotions aside. If you're too emotional, this ain't the shit for you. So that's all I got to say about it. I love you. Keep working. I love to work. I love everything I do. I love dentistry. I ain't rich. Shit, if I was, I still probably would work. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably better than most. But I love what I do. I love that I have right now a boutique dental practice based on cosmetic dentistry. We do dentures, we do partials, we do overdentures, we do implants, we do the all-on-4s, we do the full mouth restoration with crowns, implants, veneers, all of that, bleaching. And I love what I do. The reason I do it a boutique style is because at this point in my life, and I'm on TV, I want to give you the best work I can give you, right? In order to do that and be and you know what I'm saying, and be profitable, is you got to give a better product. I can't work in numbers. Like, I see all the people out there doing Veneers, going to Columbia, whatever, 5,000. I'm not doing that cheap shit for you, because at the end of the day, my license, my stuff is on the line. My reputation is on the line. And those cheap veneers, you're going to get recurrent decay. Then you're going to come back looking at me like, why is my teeth decayed? You didn't explain. I'm explaining to you now. It's cheap material. It's resins that we use. You know what I'm saying? That pull back. Food and stuff get under them. You just putting a composite, a plastic material over your teeth for cheap. I'm not fucking finna do that. I'm gonna trim your tooth down, do a composite restoration where we can close the margins, take an x-ray, and make sure your stuff is good. That's what I want to do. That's me. But and to each his own. Everybody do what they want to do. I'm not down on anybody, but I love doing the implants. I've done so many of them now. And I feel like I'm really good at it. I've probably done thousands, 5,000, maybe 10,000, I don't know. But over 5,000, we were doing implants. We do implants all day, every day. I got a stock of implants. So, and they work. The only reason that some of them fail is because probably medical issues. If you're diabetic, so most times it works, especially, if you're diabetic and you controlled. But the only people I really see that have implant failures are diabetics, people with lack of vitamin D deficiency, which can be anybody. So I would say drink your milk, get your vitamin D, and people with poor hygiene, and on the people on drugs. If you're on drugs, if you vaping, you smoking, anything, snorting, whatever, you know, a lot of that stuff causes dry mouth, which, you know, with the implants, you're gonna get periodontitis, and the implant's gonna fail. I feel like your teeth are a investment. So you still, it's a lot of people feel like, okay, if I got implants and I got them all on fours and all my teeth are not real, then I don't have to come to the dentist. No, you can get your shit clean. We need to take that off, irrigate it, make sure it's clean. I don't even know how I got here. Yeah, I keep working. But I love everything I do. I love. And you got to think reality TV. We've been on 10 years, this season 11. I started out the second season. I was on the first as a friend, I made an appearance on the first season. Who would have thought this shit would have been here 10 years later? Who would have thought? But I ain't mad at it. I'm not mad at it. So what y'all got? Anybody else got some questions for me? I'm so proud of y'all. Thank you, Stephanie. I keep seeing you. Al Jones is in a shit without star. Oh, Matt, you a messy brother Tucker. Matt, how you doing? You so handsome. How are you doing in school? Did you go to dental school or wherever you was trying to go? I remember Matthew, text me and tell me how you doing with school and everything. You're so handsome, baby. And you be on all the stuff. I mean, on all the stuff, because sometimes I see you tweet about different shows. You're just a reality TV junkie, and I love it. But don't talk about Al Jones. You know what? When I said that, honestly, I didn't think that was that deep. But that just shows to tell you that you don't know what's deep for other people. Al Jones, to me, it was a read. I didn't think it was that deep. That brother Tucker was mad about that. But then I didn't know the history, and everybody said you couldn't. When Armon said that you can't talk about his past or failed relationship, hell, I didn't know. Hell, you know what I'm saying? It was a read Al Jones because he got so mad at me saying that if I take care of you, you my bitch. It was personal to him, and he got upset. I ain't know this story. I pretty much knew that it was, well, anyway, let me keep going. Child, let me keep going. Let me see what you got. Stay winning, people. That's right. Let's see what we got. Simone is really emotional. A lot of us are emotional. Most of us are emotional. I'm not. I don't feel like I am. And maybe that's a blessing. I don't know. It might be a curse. I think that in Miami, we grew up joning. We grew up ranking. I heard Funky. One thing I did hear on the Carlos thing is Funky had said a word that I hadn't heard in a long time. They say ranking. In Miami, we used to call it, we didn't call it joning. We called it ranking. We ranking on people. We learned how to do that early. Funky says he was skinny. He was ugly. I was a little bit heavy set with glasses. Shit, I learned how to rank. We learned how to join early. And to me, it built toughness, mental toughness, which is important in any industry, not just reality TV. But you think I give a fuck about what people think about me when I know I'm doing the right thing? A lot of times people get caught up in the minutiae of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Anybody could say anything that ain't doing shit. Keep going. Keep going. And I think that we learned that early. And that's a blessing, in my opinion. Do you think that it's an age gap between become a dentist even with an MBA? Do you think there's an age gap to become a dentist even with an MBA? What are you asking me? Is there an age gap to become? In my class, I think when we went, I went to school, I did 1 year out before I started dental school. So I think I started at 22, 23. I did have one guy in our class that was in his 40s. So I would say, go, do it. It go by so quickly. My son, I'm going to go into my son, and I'm going to say this, and I think I said this before. My son, Zachary. And, when I do Dr. Heavenly University, make sure y'all join Patreon, right? Because that's where I'm putting Dr. Heavenly University, all our information. Rather than y'all paying me a lot of money, I'd rather you pay me $5 and get the information so I can get it to the public. Because it ain't really the money. It's about getting the information out there, right? And we got 10 coaches that are going to teach you how to invest and all that. Join Dr. Heavenly University, and it's going to be on Patreon. I'm going to build a platform around Patreon, right? And I'm going to bring the content of the mess too over there too, because there's things I can say over there that I can't say. But anyway, when I say, thank you, Matt, I'm going to read that in a second. When I say to you that my son came to me, honestly, and I love that he did this. He said, Mommy, I feel like I'll be behind in the game if I go to professional school, because that's 4 years I could have been working on a real business. And it don't have to be dentistry. It could be anything. And I feel like with Dr. Heavenly University, I learned how to build my own store. I know how to promote myself. I know how to market myself, brand myself. And that's what we learned. And I know how to invest my money. So he was like, Mommy, I feel like dental school may be a waste of time. Should I go? I sat back and I looked at him because I knew he valued my opinion. And my thought process is, and this is to you, K6, because you look young and you're trying to say an age gap. I'm thinking you probably 30, maybe 26, and you think you should, girl, go on back to school if you can. And I told my son this, it's something about doctor in front of your name that builds credibility that you cannot buy. Not only do you have something to fall back on if the shit don't work, my thing is with building a business, you're going to have failures, right? This is what I've learned in all the courses. The main thing I'm going to give you, the 45 version. The 45 version is, now is the time that a lot of people can turn into millionaires because of the internet. You just got to know how to brand yourself, right? Get those influencers, whatever. Invest in yourself, not somebody else, because somebody else gonna always leave your ass out there. They're gonna always let you down. And people say the hardest part of running a business is running people. So knowing this and building a business, if you got the credibility of being a doctor, if you could fall back on and you make the money, because it's going to take money to market yourself. If you're saying that you ain't got the money, your mama, somebody paying, because you can't really do it for free. It's hard to do it with little to nothing. I've seen people do it, but shit, that ain't the story. You got to be willing to believe in what you're doing, have a product that people want, and invest in that product to get it out there. It's so easy right now with the collab tree and the WeWorks and all of those different things. You can hire somebody 1099 freelance to do this, do your website, do this, do your marketing, build your commercials, do your ads on social media. No. Zachary sees that. And if you see a product on there, they targeting. The thing about it is targeting people. Like for me, radio ads didn't work. TV ads didn't work. You know why? It might target a demographic, but you want to target the people that really need your services, right? Social media, you can do that. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I said all this to say, you can do whatever you want to do. K6, you're really pretty, cute little girl. Cute. I call people little girls. That might be offensive because we learned on our show that they don't like to be called little girls. This is not an insult. But if you have any inkling on being a dentist or whatever, do it. MBA, get both of them. Shit, it ain't gonna hurt. But what I told my son is you can do both, and that's what he's doing. While he's in dental school, you can still build your brand, but get that education because nobody can take it away from you. Right. What you think, this fight? What you think? As we get veneer, you don't want dentures. Nobody wants dentures. Dentures are for people that are edentulous, meaning they don't have teeth. They were on crack and they fell out, or they had some kind of medication where they got dry mouth and they decayed, or they became elderly. And we have what we call periodontal disease. That means perio means around, dental means your teeth. Okay. To give you a 45 version of it, okay? When you eat foods and you don't floss and you don't brush your teeth and use fluoride, right? The teeth around the teeth builds up plaque. Plaque is, food and stuff like that you don't brush off, right? With that plaque, it turns into tartar, right? And or caries. Caries is an infectious disease, a cavity. Caries is when I say dental caries, that's a cavity, right? These are ways that you lose your teeth prematurely. When you have that bacteria, that plaque that turns into calculus, it produces an acid, right? An acid eats away at the bone around your teeth, right? Therefore, the teeth become loose. And that's how people lose their teeth prematurely. 60, 70, 80 years old, they're losing their teeth because of whatever, sometimes trauma. So when you don't have a tooth, you get a denture. The denture replaces the whole arch. You got a maxillary denture, top denture, a mandibular denture, bottom denture, right? That replaces the whole arch, right? Veneers are cosmetic. You're not losing your teeth. You still have your teeth. I have crowns, right? I still have my teeth. What I did was trim them down. My dentist, she trimmed them down, right? And put a covering over them to relieve the malalignment, the color, the angles or whatever, to make them straight and perfect and pretty. That's what veneers do. Veneers are for aesthetics, meaning you got teeth, but you're putting something over your teeth to make them prettier. Dentures are for people that don't have teeth. And a partial denture is if you're missing some teeth and you're just replacing some of them and it snaps on. Does that make sense? I would think that everybody know that, but everybody ain't no dentist. So hell, one bad thing about me is I be thinking people know shit that they don't know, but I don't know what I don't know, but I don't have no problem answering. So I appreciate the question, Audrey. But yeah, veneers are for aesthetics, meaning to look better, and you already have your teeth. Dentures are for people that don't have any teeth. They're edentulous, meaning they're missing their teeth. Some dentures are partial denture. Complete denture, meaning you're missing all your teeth. And you'll be surprised, Audrey Williams. It's a lot of people look just like you. Beautiful women, they ain't got no teeth. Bitch, and tell me this, Audrey. If you ain't got no teeth, looking the way that you do, beautiful, right? How much are your teeth worth to you? You're getting them teeth before you get your tail done, your ass done, before you get your nose done, before you get anything, before you get food. You need your teeth. Teeth help you get the man, build a self-confidence to go to school, to get the college degree. And that's why when I do my free dental makeovers, I do one a year. I try to pick somebody like you, Audrey, that's motivated to do things, right? But their teeth are holding them back. Somebody that I could see a difference in. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to just fix some people join in trying to get the free dental makeover and they talking about my tooth back. You can fix that. Get it pulled. I don't care. I'm trying to change somebody's life. Meaning that they missing their teeth or their teeth are decayed for whatever reason and they trying to get back on the right track. That's who I want to help. I don't know how I got here, but I got here. Veneers, you got teeth. You just want to make them straight and pretty. Dentures, you don't have teeth. Hopefully that helped you. Thank you, Audrey, for the question. K6, what you saying? Is there an age cap for dentistry? Do you have to start over in college after I'm No, you need to have prerequisites, right? The courses that they require, the prerequisites. Now, I heard that if you out of school for 10 years, was clearly not your case, that you may have to take extra courses, but you have to have the prerequisites. If you have an MBA in business, you still gonna have to have the core courses to get in dental school, just like medical school. You're gonna have to have the basic sciences. You're gonna have to have probably in undergrad organic chemistry, biology, physics. That's why you major in pre-med, right? But if you don't have those courses, you probably have to go back and get those courses, right? Then you take the DAT. If your medical school, it's the MCAT. If it's law school, it's the LSAT. It's a GRE if you want to go for your master's or your advanced education. But I don't think you need to take the GRE for the MBA. But what I'm saying to you is no, you do not have to start over. What you might have to do is take the courses because there are usually courses required to get in dental school. However, I've seen people with dental business degrees go to dental school. So you call your school that you want to go to, tell them what you want, and they'll tell you exactly, hey, I need you to go back to school for a year and take this course, that course, because we can accept this, that, and the other. So everything, my whole thing is rules are meant to be broken. If you know the right damn people, anything can be changed. Look at Donald Trump. The rules have been broken. Anything you know. But my whole thing is regularly, you need prerequisites. You need that BSc 1010, biology, chemistry, physics. You need your electives or whatever. I think I took botany or whatever and plant anatomy, whatever. And, but you need those core courses in order to get into dental school because they require those prerequisites to get into dental school, usually. I hope that answered your question, K6. I love you, Dr. Heavenly. Thank you. Okay. Yes, don't add Dr. Heavenly. No lies told. Al can't carry a show. My whole thing is they probably will get Al a show. I think, you know what I'm saying? If he got the pool that he has, that they say he got it probably, but will it be successful? I think you need funky. You need somebody like that. I think that Heavenly, and maybe I'm biased, I think Heavenly can carry a show. I really do. Y'all tell me if y'all think so. If not, I think I'm versatile enough that I can do it. Everybody can't do it. So Al was in the actual, to me, this is just my opinion, and I don't give a damn. And don't add me. And I heard he doing some vlogs about me, whatever the fuck. I don't care. I just feel like he needed that team more than any of them needed it. And that's my word. I ain't gonna take that shit back. I think he needed that team. Let's see. Can a person with gum disease? No, we want to get usually, depending on how bad. We want your foundation to be right. That's why we do the probing, we do the cleaning, we do the hygiene. You usually have to go through hygiene first. If you got bone loss, no, we ain't trying to do no veneers on you. You know what I'm saying? It depends on the severity, you know what I'm saying, of that. You know what I mean? So usually we want to correct the problem before we start doing anything cosmetic. You know what I'm saying? In Louisiana, we call it jossing. Okay, jossing, is that saying it right? Jossing. We used to call it ranking. But they call it joning now. Question, Was there anything that Ken revealed that shocked you in his interview? No, that's a good question. I'm glad you asked that. You know what? I love you. You know why I love you? Because you be watching my shit, right? I'm going to say this and I'm going to take it back and y'all get the exclusive. If I've been on here too long, because when I see a live that's been too damn long, I don't even click on it because I think it's too damn long and I don't want to watch it. And that's why I do the shorts. But Ken, first of all, I'm going to say Ken is a smart guy. Ken came on there to do PR for his girl. Ken loves his girl. The thing that you know, and I ain't dumb. Come on now, y'all know I ain't dumb. I'm very intelligent, and ain't nobody in this shit. You can talk about the people I'm married to Madison, the people that's gone there. They ain't smarter than me. I'm gonna see through your shit. I see through Ken's shit. I think he's a good guy, but there's something that we're missing. I think that he was great PR. He had all the right answers, make it sound real good. But it was clues, contact clues to tell me that there's something missing that he's not telling us. Now, I do think that he wants to be on reality TV. And I think that would be a reason that he would want to stay with Trish, because I think without Trish, he would not be on reality TV. I do think he loves his woman. I think he does stand up for his woman. But shocking me, no, he didn't say anything shocking. He said exactly what the fuck I thought he was going to say. A lot of times he revealed that he was saying, yeah, I'm a Scorpio. When I'm done, I'm done. But then you counter that with saying, I ain't never leaving her. Never. I've heard too many people say it on reality TV. Oh, no, we never break up. We never not be friends. Don't never say never. My thing is with him and her, she's broken. And he could try to be Captain Save-A-Ho all he wants to be. But she can't be saved if she don't want to be saved. You hear what I'm saying? She's broken. So it'll be interesting to see the outcome of their relationship. I think that Ken means well. I think that everybody has flaws. He actually came out looking too stellar. But it definitely they have a communication problem, even they just say they don't, because they having arguments and he leaving the house. My thing is this. Anytime a man says I'm there forever, that brings me pause, because y'all ain't known each other that fucking long. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say any relationship, if y'all been together 1 year, 2 years, I've been together 30 years. And to me, you know what I'm saying? You still don't never know what's going to happen. You don't. I don't think, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never leaving my man. That's what I'm going to tell you. But I think that Ken blew a lot of smoke. I think that he was honest about most things. I think he thought enough not to be caught in any lies. Not that he was a liar, but I'm saying that he exaggerated the facts. You know what I'm saying? He is bothered by Martell. Any man would be. I think he's a good guy, but he's a man. And men don't, shit, you tell me about men. I'm telling you, he made a comment that there's going to be problems with all women. Yeah, not like that though. Not that deep. So, and it's going to be problems with all men, but not that deep. You got to have a line. You got to have a line. So, no, there wasn't anything he revealed that shocked me. And I think we do great interviews. I think that Carlos has me there for a reason. He wants me to ask the questions he don't want to ask his cast. That's what I think. Can you help me? I'm 33 with major dental issues. Join Patreon. We got a makeover contest coming up. Join it and see if you win, baby. You look like the type. Let me see your teeth. Let me see. Join Patreon, show me your teeth on there, and we'll see. Yeah, Ash, just a lot of people need help. But my whole thing is, first and foremost, you're a beautiful young girl. Get you a job. Get you another job. I'm going to tell y'all that over and over again. I do feel that, and I know I get negative press every time I say this. I feel like the world, y'all young people, and 33 to me is young, want something for nothing. My thing is you can work for it. I'm 53. I watched my mama had 3 jobs. So I'm not understanding how you could want for anything. My whole thing is get your credit right, finance it, pay it off. I'm not trying to be mean. Hopefully I don't sound too harsh. But I'm saying if you're healthy, if you're in your right mind, you should be able to get anything you want in this world. And people not going to hand you stuff. You got to work for it. That's my thought. Maybe I'm wrong to say it. No, I would not become a dental assistant first. I would even become a hygienist first if I have the inspiration to become a dentist. Because to me, when you start doing that kind of stuff, you stop early. You get pregnant. Life happens. You meet this ninja that's going, you know what I'm saying? Get your undergrad degree and go for what you want. If the hygienist is what you want to be, then yeah, don't be no dental assistant for no, go straight to hygiene school. Now, dental assistant is just that. I mean, it's a program of 12 weeks or whatever. If you need to get some money and you feel like, okay, I could make $25, $30 an hour being a dental assistant until I could get through hygiene school, that's a different thought. But to just go in steps like that, just no, go to school full time, get a degree, don't stop, push through. And don't let nobody tell you can't do something, because you can do it. That's what I think. I give you a discount if you're a veteran, because veterans actually, my daddy was a veteran. I give you a 20% discount, Jackie Robinson. Just say you heard me, because ain't that damn many people here, maybe 1,000 some people been here. Yeah, I give a veteran a discount, 20%, because that's what I give my friends and family anyway. So 20% off any dental major dental work, Jackie. So there you have it. Hopefully I answered your questions. Stephanie, I'm certified for bottom. It's okay. Yet I work for Post. Need a new way. Wait for the post office. Heard on the job. Go to school, boo. Whatever you want to do, you can do it. Make a plan. Write it down. My whole thing is, if you play, make a plan. And I know a lot of people don't believe in this, but it's true. If you write down, it's something about writing stuff down, and all these guys that are preachers and stuff will tell you, and it got to be in the Bible. I just don't know where it is. Write it down. Come up with a plan. When you have a plan and you got it written down and you got the steps to get in the plan, don't be specific. Well, at some point you want to be specific, but just write down the goals. Is if you could do something if you didn't know that you couldn't do it, anything you want to do, write it down, right? Write it down, word for word, what you want to be, and then go back in and fill in the specifics, but get it done. Anything you want to do, you can do in this world. I swear to God. And that's what we talk about at Dr. Heavenly University. Join my Patreon. Y'all get all that information and more, but writing stuff down, even affirmations. We big on affirmations. This is some free game for y'all. If y'all ain't doing this, y'all wrong. Get up in the morning, write it down, put it where I am out of debt. All my needs are met. I have plenty more to put in store. Get your affirmations, write them down. Thank you, God. Thank you, universe, whatever your beliefs are, that I make $3 million a month. That's my goals. $3 million a month. I feel grateful. I feel happy. I feel inspired. Thank you, universe. Speak those things that are not as if they are. That's biblical right there. Everybody talk about the book, The Secret. The Secret ain't nothing but the Bible telling you you have power given by God, given by Jesus, given by God to speak the things over your life that you want. If you have negative talk, I know you heard it before, but I'm telling you, it's true. If you have negative talk over your life, it's going to be negative. If you have negative thoughts over your life, it's going to be negative. The only way that I know to change your thoughts, and people say, damn, I can't help myself. If you have another thought, if you're having a negative thought right now about something, speak positivity over that, because you can't think about something and say something else at the same time. Try it. Thinking something negative, put out I'm out of debt. All my needs are met. I have plenty more to put in store. I'm the righteousness of God. I'm the head and not the tail. I'm above and never, ever again beneath. Everything I touch turns gold. Money flows to me through multiple places in increasing quantities daily. You know what I'm saying? Just get your affirmation, put it out there, and put down what you want to be and do it. All right, let's go. I got to go now. Think your teeth will fall out when you get old. Not necessarily. There are people that keep their teeth for a lifetime if they take care of them. If they go to the dentist every 6 months, they brush and floss their teeth. Problem is, most people don't do it. The only thing that can cause a cavity is sugar. Some people don't eat no sugar. If you talk about Dr. CB and all that, they're going to tell you sugar is the destruction of everything. So sugar, starches turn to sugar, so you want to stay away from that as well. But if you get sugar and it gets there, it turns into a bacteria that eats away at your bone, causes cavities, whatever. Sugar is the culprit. So some people still got all their teeth. If you see there's some people that got their teeth and they old as hell too. It ain't common, but it can happen. Yes, depending on, I ain't looking at you and I need more information, but usually if you have a diastema and your teeth are spreading and they close with Invisalign, either you need to wear a retainer forever or put some kind of retainer bar in the back. Yes, to keep them together. Yes, because they will spread out again. Yes, they will. Yes. Physical trauma, broken bones, reconstruction surgery, but teeth is sunshine to your soul. I agree. Baby. I agree, Dr. Davis. I'm going to say Angel Maria Davis. You're beautiful. Look at you. All right. Prerequisite. Did you not understand that word? What you mean, prerequisite? That means take classes before you go to school. There's classes that you are required to do. If you're a business owner, you can afford dentures, darling. If you got a business, you say, I need dentures, periodontal disease. And it's periodontal, so it's P-E-R-I-O, Donald. Disease is my issue, got it. I'm a business owner, I feel ugly. Fix it. Fix it. Miss V, don't never feel ugly. Fix it. If it's your ass, fix it. If it's your teeth, fix it. Dentures don't cost that much. You can do it, girl. Miss V, you got it. I don't know why people don't. Maybe you need to hear it from somebody. I don't know. Do it. Get up, get out, get something. If your business ain't making no money, get your daytime job till it is, but get your damn teeth fixed. Am I talking too strong? I don't know. Good luck, damn Pam. Damn Pam. But you can get dentures until you can get something else. It don't have to be $50K right away. You know what I'm saying? And it's Smile that Dr. Heaven, if you start out with dentures, right, and you pay for your dentures, I'll take that part off when you get to the next step of needing your implants or whatever. So I'll discount you whatever you pay for your dentures for that $50,000. You know what I'm saying? That's my thought. Let me go. This chat is hot. Thanks for the excellent questions. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. I'll go live at random to answer your questions. I know a lot about a lot of stuff. And Dr. Heavenly University, I know a lot before that. But after I went through the university with the coaches, I learned even more. I learned more than all y'all. So that's one of the reasons I do it. But it's on Patreon right now. If you join my Patreon, it's $5. It is $5. If you ain't got $5, don't talk to me about it. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? It's easy. If you want it, it's out there for you. I appreciate you guys. I love you. Y'all take care. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.